Hello, everyone. I'm so glad each and every one of you came to our session tonight. My name is Taylor Smithy. I'm one of the therapists here at the agency. I'm going to be facilitating our group sessions. We're going to meet every night, or I'm sorry, every week on the same night, which will be on Wednesday and at 5 o'clock. And our sessions will go about an hour. Does that sound okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, so now what I would like to do is I would like for us to get acquainted. So what I'm going to ask you to do is if you'll pair off and you'll introduce yourself to your partner and maybe tell your partner why you came to the group and one interesting thing about yourself. Okay. And I'll give you all a few minutes to do that.
Hey.
Hey.
My name is Ahmad Pruitt. I came to this because I'm just a nervous wreck.
Well, I'm here. I came to visit simple anxiety and one interesting thing. Obviously, I'm just anxious, so I know. And I guess one interesting thing about me is I am a police officer. Wow, that's interesting. Interesting thing about me. Yeah. I got a lot to deal with that. Yeah.
It's just where everything's bigger and
I came to the group. Yeah.
What made you come to Georgia, Texas?
Okay. Is everybody done?
Yes.
Okay, great. So, Spencer, can I ask you to share first about Ahmad, please?
Ahmad this is Ahmad. He came to the session because he is a nervous wreck, he said. And one interesting thing about him is he's a pilot.
You want to take us flying?
No, I'm not getting flying. I'm sorry.
Well, nice to meet you, Ahmad. So, Ahmad, do you mind to introduce your partner?
This is Central Robinson. She is from Texas, and she's here at this group because she has trouble speaking at work and everything. And the interesting fact is that she is from Texas.
Okay. Sandra?
I'm nervous even doing this. Sorry.
That's okay.
This is Anne, and she said she came to the group because she feels like she might have a heart attack because she's so anxious all the time. And she said something that was unique about her was that she is Irish descent, and her last name is Gonzalez, so she says it's a Spanish name. So she says that's interesting about her. And it kind of got me tickled. Sorry. I laugh when I get nervous.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Anne.
This is Wendy, and she came to the group because it's about anxiety, and she's got a lot of anxiety. And the interesting fact about her is that she's a police officer.
Cool. Okay, wonderful. Well, nice to meet you, Wendy. Thank y'all so much for doing that exercise and sharing. So now what I would like to do is I want to talk a little bit about the purpose of the group while we're all here. Well, from learning a little bit about each of you, you each deal with anxiety. So the purpose of our group is going to be just to come together and just be supportive to each other. Because we all deal with the same thing. So, and I also want to maybe as our sessions go, give some coping skills to help maybe reduce some of the symptoms that y'all are experiencing. So hopefully by the end of our time together, you can feel better. Does that sound okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, so now what I would like to do is just kind of go around in a circle, and I will ask you to share something that you expect to get from the group. Wendy, do you mind to share first?
Well, I guess I want to be able to like sit here and not play with my dress and be fidgety and just learn how to not be so anxious all the time and how to not be anxious.
Kind of the same as her. Like I'm always bouncing or just I want to learn how to not feel so tight all the time.
I want to learn how to talk in front of people and not feel like I'm going to pass out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'd just like to know some things that calm my nerves before that flight. Just constantly lying.
It seems like everybody's feeling a little anxious right now. So what I want to do is just gauge that on a scale. So Wendy, do you mind telling me on a scale 0 to 10, 0 being you're not anxious at all, and 10 being you're extremely anxious? Where are you at right now?
I'm probably a 9. I'm pretty anxious.
Okay.
So this is scary to me. It's really scary. Like I want to cry. Scary.
Okay. What about you, Anne?
I'm probably a 9 also.
I'm probably listening.
Okay. Very anxious.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's feeling extremely anxious right now. So I want to do an exercise that'll maybe help calm y'all's nerves a little bit and get us focused on our topic, okay? So if everybody will just close your eyes for me. And what we're going to do is we're going to breathe in really deep through our nose. So you can breathe in and then breathe out through your mouth. And while you're breathing, I just want you to think that you're breathing all your anxiety and your nerves away. So just breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. And when you're ready, you can just open your eyes and come back to the group. So, Ahmad, how are you feeling after that exercise on that same scale, 0 to 10? Do you feel any better?
7.5.
Okay. So it calmed your nerves just a little bit. What about you, Sasha?
I'm probably an 8.
Okay.
Probably a 9.
Okay. Good. So everybody, put yourself down a little bit. Wonderful. Okay, so now when we're feeling anxious, we all feel something different or something goes on in our body. So I'd like to find out what that is for you. So I'm going to ask Anne to start us off. We're going to do a sentence completion. So when I feel anxious in my body, I feel
You mean like physically?
physically, your physical symptoms.
Okay. I have rapid heart rate. And I bounce my legs and fidget. And I feel dizzy. Woozy.
Please.
I fidget really bad and I kind of feel like sick and like I want to cry. Like right now, I want to cry.
I feel like I can't breathe and
I just into it. And my body's not into it.
Did each of you feel something that another person in the group has felt at one point?
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Probably everything that I said, really. I mean, if I listed everything, but I probably can only list a few. So.
Yeah, I'll be here all day.
Yeah. Well, one thing I do want to talk about is I want each of y'all to know that this is a safe place to share what you're feeling and what your emotions are. But to do that, I feel like we might need to set a few rules to make sure that each of us feel safe to share. So what I like to do is I like building our rules as a team. So does anybody have a rule that they would like for our group to implement?
respect.
Okay. That's a good one. And what do you mean by respect?
I mean that we don't make fun of or laugh at somebody for sharing something, and you don't interrupt them or be rude to them.
Okay, great. Anybody else?
No cell phone. That's just rude.
It goes along with respect.
Mhm.
So, no cell phone. Okay.
I have to say being on time.
That's a good one. That's actually one I was gonna say. Just helps us as a group to get started. If we're all here together, it's not doesn't interrupt. So if y'all could be here on time, that would be great. And I understand that things come up. So if you do have to come in late, just stick in and stop and sit down. That would be very helpful. And why do you have one you would like there?
I'm all about being on time. So that was good for me.
And one that I would like to add is confidentiality. For this to be a safe place for each of y'all to share, we have to keep what's said in here in this room. And the only reason I would have to break confidentiality is if one of you threatens to harm yourself or another person. Everybody understand? Does anybody have any questions at this point?
So can I tell them what I talked about?
Yeah, if you would like to tell your friends or family what you talked about in the group and what maybe with me, that's perfectly fine. But let's just keep what other people say to the group so we all can share.
But we allow them to become like friends too, like over time, and we learn about each other.
You can over time, but I would just suggest that you take it slow and we're here to focus on your anxiety and not to make new relationships right now. But that can definitely happen in the future once the sessions are complete. Okay. And my role, I don't know if I mentioned, but I want to clear that up, that my role is just going to be to facilitate your conversation, and I'll lead each of you sometimes and guide, and then things kind of go to a freeze. I'll maybe throw in an exercise to kind of get us thinking about their anxiety. Does that sound good?
Mhm.
Okay, so what I like to do sometimes is just to check the comfort level in your group. So, if we could just go around and you can just, we're not going to do a scale, we're just going to say if we're comfortable or if we're not comfortable yet. So, let's see. Cedric, do you mind?
I'll say not.
Not yet. Okay. Is there anything we can do to help?
Become invisible.
I like that idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Does anybody else ever feel like they just wish they were invisible when they start
Yes.
getting anxious?
Yes.
I wish I didn't have to bring people up to him.
How does that go with you when you're a police officer?
It's tough sometimes. Like, cause I always have to interact with people, so I can't really pretend that I'm invisible. I want to, but it's hard. There's been times I've had to go home because I was so anxious.
Okay, so we all can feel what Cedric feels.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
are you comfortable within the group or no?
Sort of, but not really. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Kind of, but not so much.
Okay. Is there anything we can do to make you comfortable?
I think it's just time. It takes me a little bit to get comfortable with people.
No, not yet. Just because I don't know everybody. I think that's a whole nother, reason to be anxious. But I think, like when we did that exercise where we talked to each other, I think that was real good and helped. So more of those things.
Okay, good. Do you get anxious in real life? I'm just wondering, this is a good topic to talk about for a minute. When you don't know people, do you feel more comfortable when you know people or when you don't? Like, does everybody feel that way? Do you feel more comfortable when you don't know?
No, I feel more comfortable if I know you.
Okay.
If I don't know you, I feel really anxious.
Okay. Does everybody feel that way? No? So you feel more anxious when you know people? Okay. Well, we got two that feel that way and two that
That's just
How come y'all feel weird when that works when you know people?
Because the people I know, I have to see. The people I don't know, I don't care. I might see the people.
Ooh, I hadn't thought of
Exactly.
that. I thought of that. I hadn't thought of
So
that.
it's like when you have those like free count moments and stuff, it's like you never have to see them again. So
Yeah.
it's like, why?
Ah, that's a good point. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
that is a good point. What about y'all?
Mm.
Do you have anything y'all like that about why y'all feel anxious when you don't know people?
I guess because I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know, you know, what they think about me. Do they think I'm ugly? Do they think I'm fat? With my friends, I know what they think usually.
Right.
So most of the time.
Like, I look stupid. Yeah, like, I don't know what to talk about. And I'm uncomfortable. And it's usually awkward at first. And I'm just very, very sick. I'm just an idiot.
Alright, well, back to our question, Ahmad, are you comfortable in the group or no? No? Okay. Well, so we're all at the same place. And I just want y'all to know that there is hope, that I have done these sessions for several clients now. And when they come into the sessions, they're not comfortable in the group, they don't want to talk, and they're anxious, and they don't think it's going to get better. But by the end of our time together, their anxiety has reduced.
So you've seen people at a 9 or a 10 that get better.
Uh-huh.
We're pretty far up there. So
Yeah. I mean, is there any hope that we'll actually one day be able to say,
I'm at 0.
There's hope, yes. I've seen people that haven't been able to even sit through our session and they've had to leave because they've been so anxious. But they kept trying and kept coming back and they got a lot better.
oh, really? That's great.
That's good to hear.
That makes me feel so much better. Thank you.
Well, before we close out our session, I just want to go around the circle one more time and get y'all's anxiety level, just to see where we're at now that we've discussed a lot and done some exercises. And so, Wendy, do you mind on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being not anxious and 10 being very worried?
I'm probably about it. That hope thing really helps a lot. That makes me feel a lot better.
Wonderful. Because you started at a 9, so you came down something. Wonderful. What about you, Ann?
I'm about 7 too. Yeah, when you said that there was hope, I could feel something like lighten up in my chest. I'm probably still an 8.
Okay. Well, we'll get there. We'll keep working and doing some exercises and see what we need to help you out. What?
7.5.
Okay. Well, we're making progress. I can feel that we are making progress and that everybody was able to share. No one wanted to pass, and so we were all able to open up, and that shows that y'all's anxiety is getting a little lower in the group. So very proud of y'all. Does anybody have any questions before we close our session out?
What's something we could do to, like, during the week when we're feeling anxious? What's something we could do
Okay,
to help
do
with
you
that?
remember how we talked about when you're anxious, you feel a certain way in your body?
Mhm.
Well, when you feel that way in your body, do you remember a breathing exercise?
Mhm.
Well, why don't we try that through the week? If you feel real anxious and you feel those symptoms in your body, if you could just take a minute and do a breathe in and breathe out, just take a minute and see if that helps, and we can come back next week and share if it helps. Okay. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, well, I'll see you on next